Okay, we're back at the Jeff Perry headquarters where I foolishly forgot my laptop case, but luckily I had a chance to meet this lady. May I have your name, ma'am?
Jody Crow.
Now, Jody, you've just gotten off of your shift making calls for Jeff Perry. How long have you been doing this for him?
Oh, maybe a month.
Now, have you been involved in the political campaigns before, or is this the first time?
First time.
Now, what made you decide to get involved in this one?
I generally vote for whoever I find to be most like the person with my exact issues, if not close enough. This time I was very disgruntled when the Democrats put Mr. Obama in. And I was hearing more and more about him, and it was not making me happy. And I was picking up on the lies and the craziness and the spending stuff. I said, I've got to get involved, because if people don't get involved, then who is going to fix things? And I heard Jeff Perry speak, and I was quite impressed with him. He put in a nice amendment to our budget, the Massachusetts budget, attempting to stop
the illegal aliens amendment.
Illegal aliens, right, for getting housing or whatever benefits ahead of our own veterans and ahead of our own citizens, and that said a lot to me, and I looked into him thoroughly, and I was quite impressed with him.
Now, I've heard that over and over, not only in Massachusetts, but when I've covered Tea Party events like the 9/12 rallies in Washington, over and over, people have said, I've never been involved, but I decided to get involved now. Have you been noticing that with other people you've met here?
Yes, yes.
And when you've been calling people, are people generally happy to hear about Jeff? Are they happy because he's a Republican, or are they informed at all about the race?
Well, we call during the day, and I think a lot of people are out, so we leave a message. I think they're at work or whatever, so a lot of you leave a message. And there's a lot, you know, who are quite impressed with Jeff Perry, sure, and they let us know it, absolutely. Now,
do you think he's going to win this election?
I certainly hope so, because we need a really huge change, and let me specify, I've never been a political person. I don't follow politics, so when I say this comes from my heart, it comes from my heart. We do need change. We cannot have any more crazy spending, out-of-control spending. When the public speaks and tells the President of the United States, we don't want your health care, and he says, step aside, you're getting it anyhow. That doesn't work with me. It doesn't work with me in my personal life, and certainly doesn't work for the President.
Are you a little surprised to hear, and you may not know this, that the President is coming to this state on Saturday to stump for the governor? Do you think that's going to help Governor Patrick and Democrats in the state, or do you think it's going to hurt?
In this state, probably help.
You do think so? Well, all right.
It's a pretty blue state here. It's a pretty blue state, and we're just trying to... Of course, we had Scott Brown, and he did the trick, and we're hoping that's what can happen again, but you never know.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.